Everyone has the plan for their future. I mean, the kind of life they want to live at their old age. Everyone has that ability to do it. Now, a man was asked, when was this building completed? And the owner of the house says, the moment I decided to start the building. So each and every one of us on this call has the ability to decide the kind of life we want to live. Some of us are living on paycheck, some of us will die with that. But God forbid, you should die with what you want, not what you don't want. A warm welcome to each and every one of you on this call. I can see we have about 26 on this call. 26 of us, you're highly welcome. Tonight, we are going to have it the way God is going to bless us. I can see Madam Esther Taikwa all the way from Abuja. I can see Emmanuel Chukudi and everyone. So before we proceed, I can see our very own HOF, sir. Good morning, sir. I appreciate you for giving this platform. Now, before I proceed, I want to ask this question. If you know you've made money in this industry, because we have some people that are new in the industry. If you know you've made money in this industry, ranging from 5 million, 5 million, 5 million. I love 5 million. 5 million, type 5. If you know you've made 1 million, type 1 million. Um, if you know you've made 5 million and above. Yes, let's start from 5 million and above, 2 million, 3 million. Let's just make the fire coming in. And if you know that this is your first time of being in a midst, I want you to also do something for us. What I want you to do is go to the comment section and type 1. You know, 1 comes with a powerful blessing. It comes with a blessing that you're ready. 1 is the insertion of everything. 5 million and above. Thank you so much, Comrade Okpeyemi. Beautiful. That's great. So now, for those of you that are here for the first time, so that means it is possible for you to make 5 million and above. If you see a business that you're sure you can make 5 million and above, thank you, Esther Taikwai. Any other person, 5 million and above, 5 million and above, that's what we're talking about. Now, 5 million and above. If you know you have made up to that. So we have at least 2 persons as a testament, 3, there are 4, there are more. So I can see a lot of persons, about 4 I've seen so far that make 5 million and above. So if you're here for the very first time, that means you should be very certain that you can make more than that. I can see Coach Vera and the rest, about 5 persons have indicated. So before I proceed this evening, I want to tell you that this is a gold mine, and we're about to unleash the best of the best system that you can use to become financially free. So before I proceed, I'd like to confirm, do we have guests in our midst? If this is your first time of coming or you are a new partner. Now I like running it this way. If you're a new partner, you've not made up to, let's say, you've not made up to like 10 million, you have not made up to like 100,000. To me, you are still a guest. I put it that way. You've not made up to 100,000 yet, I guess. You've not made money yet. That's the way I look at you. So if you know you've not made up to like 100,000, put 1 in the comment section. You're a new partner, you've never made up to 100,000. Put 1 in the comment section. I want to see those people. I want to know those I'm talking to. So I know that I'm talking to all millionaires. I know I'm talking to all millionaires. If I have people on call that are new, that have not made that big money yet, so I know those ones. All right, I have Caroline. Caroline, you're welcome. So Caroline, I assume you're a new partner, or you're a guest. I assume that from that angle. So whether you're a new partner or you're a guest, this meeting is for you. Then I want to tell us that this meeting has the prospect of changing your life 360 degrees. If only you know how to implement the right strategy. The right strategy. Okay, I can see Victor. Beautiful. Now, all of you that are here, I want you to do something for yourself. And what I want you to do is quite simple. Do what all the rich guys are doing. If you want to be rich, you must do what the rich people are doing. They learn how to solve people problem and make money from there. So if you know anyone that has financial needs in your family, to pick up the person and tell the person to join us right away, and we are in a meeting that are going to solve that problem. Make the call right away. So I'll give you just 3 minutes to do that and return. So without much delay, you're all welcome. My name is Engineer Ebert, also known as the Eminent Mentor. I stand in here as the moderator for tonight. I'll be guiding you through on how you can start making an extra 210,000 naira every 24 hours. How much did I say? 210,000 naira every 24 hours. 210,000 naira every 24 hours. If that money makes sense to you, please go to the comment section and type 210, 210, 210, 210. I want you to type that in the comment section, 210. Have you typed that? Yes, I can see from Kushvera. I think she's the only one that need this money. Type 210. Okay, I can see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So with that, we are good to go. Now I'm going to share the strategy to you. First of all, making money is not a mystery. It's just a formula. It is either you don't know that formula or you are not using it. Let me repeat that part for clarity's sake. Making money is not a mystery. It is just a formula. It is either you don't know that formula or you are not using it. Simple. Either you don't know that formula or you're not using it. So some of us might know the formula, but we're not using it. Or some of us don't even know the formula. I want to be sure that you can see my screen. Please, if you can see my screen, confirm. So making money is just a simple formula. It's just like the act that you wake up in the morning, you brush. When you understand where money is, you can easily go there and get it. And that brings us to the question, who are we? We are the 21st century's entrepreneurs with the goal of solving three current world problems, three pressing problems that is going on in the world. The first one is high cost of living. We believe that if this problem is solved, you have money in your account left to handle other issues. It could be like house rents, it could be like school fees, it could be like starting of a business, it could be like buying a house, buying a land, and the rest of the thing. Any of these things that you have money needs to sort it. We believe that if these problems are not solved, it will be difficult for you to handle it. Unemployment rates, deadly diseases, all of these things are things we are looking forward to solve. So if any of these I've mentioned connects to you as a problem that you would like to solve, then I want you to give me the next 30 minutes or 45 minutes from now. I should be done. I'll be a little bit fast. Now, let's talk about high cost of living. Statistics reveals that 90% of Nigerians live below poverty line. If you agree, go to the comment section and type, I agree. Let me repeat that again. Statistics, and by the way, this was released about 3 years ago, 2022, that 90% of Nigerians live below poverty line. That is to say, 90% of people are poor. If you agree, go to the comment section and type, I agree. Go to the comment section right now. Type, I agree. Now, the reason these 90% of people are living below poverty line is not because they're not working. No. In short, honestly speaking, they are working. But the amount of money that comes into their pocket is far smaller, insignificant as compared to their expenses. Imagine someone that is spending every day on transport as a result of increase in the price of fuel, foodstuff, and the rest of the thing. So the more these things are increasing in the market and your income is relatively constant, whether you like it or not, you complain of high cost of living. This is the reality. Now, to solve this problem, all you need to do is having multiple streams of income. There is no way you can pay house rent, light bill, every other thing with just one salary. It's not possible. And that's why in developed countries, people do like 2, 3 works, 2, 3 jobs. The goal of doing this is to see that they're able to meet up. In some countries, you work per hour. So they can be able to meet up with the expenses, because if you don't do it that way, it will be very difficult. Well, you don't need to work on hours or get more jobs. A company gives you a platform that's just 1 or 2 hours a day. I mean, you can run your business. I mean, let's just use 1 hour a day. You can run a business that gives you extra 210,000 naira every day. Does it make sense to you? And if that's happened, and let's say you are spending in a day, let's say 50 to 100,000, and you're making 210,000, adding to what you're doing, take it or leave it, you'll be able to solve most of your financial needs. That's just the truth. So the only solution that can make you to escape high cost of living is multiple streams of income. And that's where our company comes into play. They give you a platform to run the business. Let's go to the second problem, unemployment rate. Unemployment will never cease. Rather, it will keep on increasing at the alarming level. Yes. Tell your pastor that another prophet have arise and see that unemployment rate will not reduce, but rather it will increase until God's kingdom. I say so. Do you know why? Most of the jobs that human beings used to do, that these guys go to school to study, so that when they come out, they can handle, these machines have taken over the job. And as a result of that, their services is no longer needed. The job they're supposed to do, ATM are doing it, POS are doing it. So what are you talking about? Mobile transfer are happening everywhere. So you try to go to school and spend time to study banking and finance. There's a high chance is that that child might end up coming out looking for Uber to drive. Funny enough, that's not all. As I'm talking to you right now, we have cars that can drive on their own. So even the Uber drivers are not safe. It has gone as far as affecting ordinary chief, I mean the cooks, because we have kitchens that can cook on their own. It has gone as far as affecting the errand boy because we have robots that can go to the market and buy something and come back. I mean, it's as crazy as that. So unemployment rate is not going to reduce. Now, let me shock you. This one is going to shock you. Before this time, people used to travel abroad so that they can go and possibly find greener pasture, find what they can do outside. But it's so crazy. It is so crazy that most of those jobs that these people travel abroad, you know, when you travel abroad, they'll pay you in dollar and you need to use that money and settle yourself. They run other things there and take care of yourself. So they need to pay you big. Now, these people have find a way. Listen to this part, it's very crazy. They have find a way that this job is supposed to go and do abroad. They export the job to African countries, which their currency is far low than dollars. Listen, this is a crazy part of it. Far smaller than dollars. And they use that dollar and pay. So if they're supposed to pay you $5,000, no, $5,000 is much. If they're supposed to pay you $1,000 abroad in a month, they'll only pay you here maybe like $500, and they save extra $500 for themselves. But when you bring that $500 and translate it, did I say translate, and exchange it into Nigerian currency, it becomes a very big money. Did you get the message? It becomes a very big money. So $500 is now blowing your brain. And as a result of that, the job that people were traveling abroad to do is reducing. Is at high risk. Now, this is affecting everyone. So unemployment rate does not even plan to reduce. What is the way to solve this problem? There is only one way to solve it. And if you want to know, type I want to know. I mean, there is only one way to solve this problem. If you want to know, quickly go to the comment section and type I want to know. There's only one way. There's no two. There's no three. There's no alternative to this solution. If you know you want to escape this problem of unemployment, if you know you want your family to escape it, then you need this knowledge. Now, what is the way? This is the way out. The way out is understanding how money moves into our pocket. When we talk about unemployment rates, who are the people suffering? It is only people that are under employment and self-employed. They are the ones suffering from unemployment rates. Now, you know, whenever I talk about unemployment, people wonder, does self-employed who own job, do they suffer from unemployment? Yes, they do. By the way, I was a very proud self-employed, a very proud one. And I've been working as a civil engineer for about 10 years. I was a very proud one. But this is the funniest thing. Both the job that the people under self-employed and employees are doing are owned by the business owners. Yes. So if this business owner find a way to deliver their services, their job, without the need of people under employment and self-employed, you are at risk. So the only solution is for you to move from employment and self-employed to investment or business. Own a business that no machine, listen to this part, no machine can replace you. Now, that is where our company comes into play. So what they do is that they give you a business. You're not working for our company as an employee or self-employed. You're working for a company You're not even working for, you're working with a company as a co-owner. So if you decide to do your business today, is your business. If you decide to not to do your business, is your business. You're not working for the company. You're working with the company as a co-owner. It's just like Dangote is inviting you, okay, come and be the co-owner of Dangote moving forward. So all the goods that we are going to supply in Lagos, you take charge of it, right from production to supply and the profits. That's it. So no machine can replace you. Rather, you are the one that even need machine to add to your work. That is it. That is the only solution. If not that, your job is threatened. Remember what happened to Nitel, post office, many other sectors have been closed as I'm talking to you. As a matter of fact, early this year, Mark Zuckerberg sacked a lot of his staffs because there are most of the machines that can do the work that human beings were doing in Facebook. I mean, it sounds crazy, right? So if you know you want to enjoy this, escape this problem, then what you need to do, whether you are, if this is your first time of coming, for those of you type 1, if this is your first time of coming, or you are new in the business, it's for you to take the business very serious. This is the business that machine cannot replace. In short, by the way, we are even, like, for example, I'm talking to you, I'm in my house, I'm talking to you through my device, a machine. I'm actually using machine to pass this message to you. I'm using a robot to pass this message to you. So I'm actually in need of more machine. Machine cannot replace me. Rather, I'm using the machine to make money. Do you understand the point now? So that's the only solution. Aside from that, you cannot escape unemployment. Now, because of unemployment, a lot of people are financially trapped. Yes. A lot of people are having problem of paying bills. They're concerned of losing their job. They're always on an unending debt. They're not certain about the future. I mean, they're seriously hopeless. These are the conditions that people are going through. So, does any of this disturb you? If any of this really disturbs you, my question for you is, what is the escape plan? Let me tell you the one truth. That 90% that was mentioned does not have escape plan. Not just 90%. 95% of the world's population do not have escape plan. They're just going to work because they just have to go to work. They're just going to work to pay bills. Many people are just working to pay house rent, to buy food. No hope, no escape route. They continue going around the circle. Now, if you want to escape the circle, and this is something you need to do, you need to join these guys. No matter the condition of this country, these guys can never complain. In short, it is for their advantage. Yes. They say, the price of rice is increasing. Dangote is happy. That's it. The price of this is increasing. They are happy because they're actually using it to make money. Now, what do you need to do? The only thing that these guys did, listen, let me tell you what they did, is that they don't have one source of income. They own multiple streams of income. So our company gives you a platform to join this set of people. What do you do? Also start today to own multiple streams of income. Do not be like these guys who have only one job and they settle for that. Now, the sad truth is that that one job cannot take care of your problem. And that is the major problem that you have. The major problem that you have. So a company gives you a platform that you can come in today, build your business under the power of duplication. Please go to the comment section and type duplication. Now, when I say duplication, you duplicate yourself just like Dangote would duplicate himself on the staff. Now, as you duplicate yourself on these other people, everything that happens in your organization, you make a profit. So it's just like 1 naira that duplicates in value every month for 31 months. Now let's look at it. In 31 months, 1 naira is able to bring about 1 billion naira. In 31 months, 1 naira duplicating every month for 31 months is able to bring about 1 billion naira. But if you are to work on a salary of 300,000 in the space of 31 months, what you're going to get from 300,000 is going to be just 9,300,000. But if you are building a business on duplication like these guys, I mean, like the ones you're seeing here, in the space of 31 months, you're closing down a total of 1 billion naira. Can you just imagine that? Can you imagine that? Now, this is how duplications work. So now the difference between 1 naira, the difference between you and Dangote is because Dangote have a lot of staffs who are working in his company. But you are the only one working in your job or in that your small business. That's just the difference. So our company give you a platform that, oh, what do you want? You want 1,000 staff? Go recruit them. Go recruit them for yourself. How many workers do you want to have in your company? 10,000. Go recruit them. By the way, if you should open a school today, it will be difficult for you to recruit 10,000 people because you won't even have the space to put them. But a company give you a business, said, okay, go dominate Abuja, go dominate Lagos, anywhere you want to, Switzerland, go dominate it. Yes, go dominate it. Like this year, we are expanding in 5 countries, Burundi, South Africa. Go dominate those places. That's the platform they're giving you. So imagine you have 1,000 workers that are working under you. I want you to pick up your phone and make this mathematics. Imagine you have 1,000 people that are working under you. And as these 1,000 people are working, you're making a profit of 10,000 naira from their head times 1,000 in a month. You can never complain of money in your life. That is the power of duplication. So what you need to do is for you to listen. What you need to do is to look for a company that has a duplicating system with leverage. That's the first thing. Now work with this company. Is either you start your own from scratch or you partner with an existing one. Do you know why I post? The reason I post is because, listen, if you start your own on from scratch, the chances for you to survive is very slim. It's like relatively zero. Because Jimovia started Zenith Bank from scratch, and as of 1990, uses 20 million to start Zenith Bank. If you are to start Zenith Bank today, 20 million cannot start Zenith Bank today. You might need like 200 million or even more. Did you get it now? According to the current exchange rate, yes. The inflation in the country, you cannot use 20 million to start. So you see the chances now. And by the way, many of you on this call may not even have up to have 20 million naira in your life account right now. Many do may not have. So the chances for you to start your own from scratch may not be there. Yes. But rather, all you have to do, you can easily partner with an existing company. For example, you can partner with Facebook. You can partner with Dangote. You can partner with Coca-Cola. So they already have their database. You can partner with this company if you have access to them. But that company give you a platform. Empowered Consumerism give you a platform that they have been in business for close to 2 decades now, like close to 20 years now. And they partner with existing companies that have been in existence for some like 75 years, like DSM. They partner with Nature's Way, who have been in existence for over 53 years now, as I'm talking to you right now. So imagine working with a company that have been in existence for over 50 years. Are they strong or not? By the way, Dangote is not even up to 50 years of running business. Yes, it's about 30 something, close to 40 now. But imagine partnering with a company that have been in existence for over 50 years. So the chances to fail is very slim. Did you get the point now? Now, what's your job description? Your job description is, listen, this is what you ask. If I partner with Empowered Consumerism, what is my work? And I'm here to answer that work. Now, your job description is to create publicity. Create publicity for people to have good health, for people to have financial freedom. So how do you do it? Just like you are invited to this call this evening, simply give an invitation. Can you make a call and invite a friend to come and see this presentation? This very explanation I'm making. Can you? Do you know have somebody? Do you have someone who have financial needs? That maybe the person want to pay school fee, want to pay house rent. Do you have someone that you know that his salary is not enough? Do you have someone that you know that the person's salary is not enough? If you have the person, then you're good to go. Now, all you have to do is simply invite the person. Do not explain anything to the person. Tell the person there's a conference I want us to join. Let's take a look at this. If this can support you, invite. That's all. Now, when you invite, the company compensates you for that. They compensate you for that. On everyone that you invite to take a look and the person accepts to take a look and decide to be part of the company, you have a profit of 20,000 to 200,000 naira each. So imagine now 20,000, let's use 20,000. So you invite Ada and you get 20,000. That will even propel you to invite more. Imagine you invite 10 in a week. So that means you'll be able to make 200,000 to 2 million. Imagine you make 200,000 this week. I'm sure I will not ask you to invite next week. So just invite. You don't need to go and start hugging any product or doing convincing anybody. Just invite. And that's the whole work. So it's not as if that's all. There are other things put in place, but you are not the one to handle it. Like the manufacturing, No, you don't need to go and do manufacturing. Importing, you don't need to do that. Taking care of the warehouse, you don't need to do that. The company will take care of those things for you. All you need to do, simply invite to this conference. I think that's simple enough. So with that, you can stand a chance of making between 210,000 naira on a daily basis. Now, the first thing you need to do is position yourself up with as little as 69,990 naira. I repeat that part for clarity's sake. With as little as 69,990 naira, you are able to position yourself up as a one-time lifetime international partnership, and then place an invitation to just two friends. And with that, you're going to get 20,000 naira, which is approximately 40,000 naira. What you need to do is expose them to this secret that with this simple strategy, they can stand a chance of also making their own money. And with that, they simply do the invitation, and they also make their own 47,000 naira. With their own 47,000, you will be making 7,000 naira on every time there is one on the left and one on the right. One on the left and one on the right. So in the morning, you can get 7,000, the evening, 7,000, the afternoon, 7,000. Now, the company says we can pay you these up to, listen, we can pay you this up to 30 times a day. Yes. Yes, up to 30 times a day. And that is if you multiply, punch your calculator. See, if you cannot calculate, you can never be rich. Let me say that again. If you cannot calculate, you can never be rich. So punch your calculator 7,000 times 30 in a day. This is what the company says we can pay you. Now, why the safety net is so that the company should not collapse. And this is what has preserved us for the past decades. We cannot collapse because of this safety net. So the company is not an amateur company. It's a long-standing company that have been paying. Now imagine you decide to run this business. Now I want to be a little bit, now this is called a lazy man scenario. Let me be a little bit real to ourselves. Imagine you come into this business, in all your contacts, you were able to just invite two serious people, two committed people, just two committed people. And these two committed people run this business. And the simple thing they need to do is, in their entire life, as they are coming in, just that first month, they should just recruit two workers for themselves. And with just two workers, imagine you open a company and I tell you all you need is just two workers. Imagine you open a big factory. Imagine that. Imagine me telling you that in order for you to make money, just two is enough. At least the minimum of two. You can have more than that, but at least two. Now, these two persons go ahead and have their own two. You're going to get 14,000 naira the second month. On the third month, you're getting 28,000. On the fourth month, you're getting 56,000. On the fifth month, you're getting 112,000. On the sixth month, you're getting 224,000. On the seventh month, you're getting 448,000. On the eighth month, you're getting 896,000. On the ninth month, you're getting 1.7 million. On the 10th month, you're getting 3.5 million. I believe it's making sense. It's making sense, right? Imagine you run a business in 10 months. 10 months, you make 3 million naira. Is it good or very good? On the 11th month, you're making 7.1 million. On the 12th month now, you're making 14.3 million. If you put this together, you made a total of 28 million in 12 months from now. Is it good or very good? Now, for those of you who type 1, does this make sense to you? Now, why is this possible? Why it's possible is because you've been able to duplicate yourself from those two friends of yours, from those two people alone. You've been able to duplicate yourself on 8,190 friends. You've built a community of people who like each other and make money together. Now, this is just for students. The 69,990 is just for students. You can go to 3 accounts, go for 7 accounts. If you go for 7 accounts, you can make up to 200 million naira in the space of 12 months. The same 12 months. So all you just have to do, decide to run the business. Now let's go to the final part. Good health. By the way, if you work with us, you'll be free from these deadly diseases. You see all these diseases that are threatening people today: diabetes, stroke, hypertension, fibroid, cataracts, obesity. If you work with us, you cannot suffer from any of the sickness. Do you know why? Because we partner with the best of the best company in the world. I'm talking about Nature's Way. You can Google it. Nature's Way in United States of America. They come out with the best of the best treatment that boosts your immune system against any diseases. I mean, any. Call it any. Yes. I don't know if you know this guy on the screen right now. I'm talking about Kano Wanko. Now, he was suffering from one sickness like that. I'm talking about, I believe you know, cardiovascular diseases. And that makes him to stop playing football untimely. I believe that you're aware that today Kano Wanko run hard foundation in Nigeria. The same person that was suffering from a particular sickness that could not allow him to do one or two things. Are you aware that sickness can stop you from doing your business? Are you aware of that? God forbid, it shouldn't be your portion. Sickness have made a lot of people to lose a lot of contract they're supposed to get. Yes, because of one sickness or the other. But if you work with us, those things will be far from you. Yes, because of this treatment, Kano Wanko is now having good health and is taking care of other people's too. He's even the brand ambassador for Vidamax. Look at Vidamax here, this red container. So if you haven't had issue, diabetes, stroke, toothache, fibroid, low sperm count, weak erection, pancreas, and other sickness you might even think of, please, we have the best of the best treatment. Just work with us, and all of this will be think of the past. So then, if you know anybody that is suffering from any diseases, then this is good news for you. Cancer, heart attack, eye problem like glaucoma or cataracts, you might name them all. I mean, we have treatment for it. So why don't you just help the person? See someone that is too big, too fat. Someone is having asthma. Want to have healthy pregnancy. I mean, we have the best of the best treatment for it. Now, let me share a few testimony before I run off because I'll be closing right away. Now, one of the testimony that caught my attention so much when I came into this industry is the very one you're seeing here. And this is the testimony of the host of this meeting. He's on this call. Ambassador Namdi Ayachuku is on this call. I actually saw him before I started this meeting. He was on this call. So I strongly believe he's still with us up to this time. So what I'm going to say right now, I don't need to forge it. I just need to be real. This is how it was before he started the business. And before this time, life was very rough with him. Like things was like going the other way around. Now, not because he did not go to school. By the way, these persons I'm talking about, both of them are graduates. They've gone to school, got the certificate, but life turned them down. That at some point he has to start doing conductor in the city of Lagos. The wife have to fry Akara at Yanogbaja market, and he has to join the wife sometime just to say that they have what to take care of these kids. But today, now I want to bring out for doing this business. Imagine the transformation. Just imagine before and after. God punish poverty. Now, this can be you living the life of a dream. These people have made so much money that they decided to pack up from Nigeria to United States of America, courtesy of this company. This can be you living the life of your dream. You see, the primary reason that people are poor is passing over opportunity repeatedly. This is opportunity that is coming to you in disguise. Well, you have the choice to pass over it and be poor. There's nothing wrong. If you choose to be poor, pass over this opportunity. But if you choose to be rich, then what do you need to do? Get residual income that creates happiness. RICH, rich means residual income creates happiness. That is to say, you have multiple streams of income. Residual income is that you're making money from me, you're making money from me, you're making money from me, you're making money from me. All rich people are residual income earners. I don't know how you want me to explain it to you. If you have one source of income, that is to say that opportunity have been coming your way and you'll be passing over it. And you deserve to be poor. So if you are new, probably you have something else you're doing, or you are a guest on this call. I am telling you, take this and add to what you're doing. Maybe you're a pastor, you're a trader, you're a seamstress. Look at the time. This is 8-9 p.m. in Nigeria. Just 1 hour, you can use it to run your business, and you add extra income to what you're doing. So don't pass over the opportunity except you want to be poor. Now, for running this business, a few months down the line, the man was able to get a good sum of money to buy this car for himself. Fast forward down the line, you can imagine the transformation. I am very sure that this woman will not recall where she left her fry pan. I'm talking about this particular woman. Imagine if this woman is still frying akara. Now she would have been black. The Oyibo nature in her would have been, when a person sees shege, she become reddish. From reddish, she become pink. But now, God punish poverty. I can never be poor in this life. Yes, time will fail me to talk much about that. This is another powerful testimony from Madam Rosalind Naji. Madam Rosalind made this business and one of her desperate time in life. This happened to be her third car in the business. Courtesy of this company, she even bought a duplex for herself. This could be you. This is another young man, Ndujima, all the way from Cameroon. This happened to be his third car in the business. Time will fail me to talk much about. These are all achievers, achievers upon achievers, upon achievers, upon achievers, upon achievers, courtesy of this company. This is the top one earner in Uganda, in the person of Duncan Atukwasi. He was working with road safety before, but come on, look at him. This white Range Rover happened to be his speaker in the business, and the house behind happened to be his second house, courtesy of this company. Time will for me to talk much about that. There are a lot of achievers, and you are the next. Go to the comment section and type, "I am the next," if you believe. Now, this is another powerful testimony from Miss Victoria Okpong. A young lady we worked together. This lady was working with EcoBank, but trust me, her bank account wasn't banking until she decided to work with us. 2 years of working with us, imagine the transformation. She put her money to buy Lexus ES350 for herself. Mind you, I'm not just sharing testimony of people I don't know. This is me below here congratulating her on the day of achievement. Time will for me to talk much about that. This is another powerful testimony from Mr. Elias Mohozi. Imagine how it was 2015. I mean, he lost hope totally. But for working with us, imagine fleet of cars. You open a hotel courtesy of this company. So you can do this business and open a hotel, do this business and do other things for yourself. Time will for me to talk much. You even open a market. Look at achievers, upon achievers, upon achievers, upon achievers. Now, this man you're seeing here right now, Michael Adeyemi used to sell ice cream with bicycle. But imagine him today. Imagine the kind of car that he's driving. Time of family to talk much about that. How many of you would like to travel with us on all expense paid trip? There are a lot of testimony upon testimony upon testimony upon testimony upon testimony upon testimony. Imagine this young boy working with us for 3 years. He has been able to accommodate over 30 million naira courtesy of this company. This could be you living the life of a dream. I've shared a lot of testimony, and I'm going to be very. Before I met this company, life was very rigorous with me. I mean, life was very, very rough. In the midst of this crisis was when I met this company, and I decided to say yes to the company. And when I said yes to the company, a lot of transformation took place. What happened? Now look at when I started the business and few years down the line. Those are very good. Imagine when I started the business and few years down the line. This could be you living the life of the dream. Yes. So transforming life, affecting people. Imagine just managing this in a month. Man, in a month. Imagine you put this together in 12 months. In 12 months, this could be you living the life of a dream. Time will fail me to talk much, but imagine how I started January 2024. Just imagine. First 15 days. Time will fail me to talk much about that. That's just nothing but the truth. Now, there are a whole lot of testimony. It's not just the money, but the lifestyle. The group of people you come to meet, that you associate with. That's what just matters. Now, as I'm running off, I want you to look at the screen carefully, critically. These are our parents who serve this country with the hope that at their old age, government will take care of them. But you know what? That was a scam. Yeah, that was a scam. Let me tell you one truth. There's no one that will take care of you than you. At your very desperate moment, you realize that no one will rise up for you than you. It is always going to be you and God. And you know what? God has given you 40 years of productivity. And that 40 years start from your age 25 and it ended at age 65. Whatever you do in this time, you'll be held accountable. So however you're using this time, you'll be held accountable. So if at that time, things are not really going well with you, you can't blame God. Because this time God has given you the energy, the vigor, the strength that you can do anything for yourself. Some of you at the end of this time, some of you have already passed this time, some of you are in between, some of you are about to enter this time. My message for you is, if you repeat the mistakes that our parents made, they used their youthful age, the time they would have used to take care, to fight for their future, to do something that will take care of them, just to serve the government alone. Please quote me right. I'm not saying you shouldn't serve the government. I am saying that if you're having salary or pension at heart, that shouldn't be enough for you because it was not enough for our predecessors. People say experience is the best teacher, and I disagree. Experience is never the best teacher, but an evaluated experience is the best teacher. You have seen what has happened to others. You don't need to wait for the same thing to happen to you. Look at what has happened to these our parents and learn a lesson from that. Listen to me and listen very well. If what you're doing right now is depending on you alone, that if you don't go to that shop, you don't go to that office, you don't make money, you're digging your grave of poverty, because a day will come that you'll not be able to go to that place. And whatever you sow, so you shall reap. I repeat that part. Whatever a man sow, so you shall reap. So whatever you're sowing today, you're going to reap it very soon. So what are you sowing? Is it good or bad? It is because of this that makes Benjamin Franklin, a very wise man, to say that if you fail to plan, you're actually planning to fail. If you fail to plan, you're actually planning to fail. So if you don't want to fail to plan, you need to do what these guys are doing. Someone like Jemai, one of the richest Nollywood actor, if not even the richest, Kano Wankwo, Seguaris and the race, they decided to come into our company to work with us. The same business I'm explaining to you tonight. They started to work with us. They work in this business, so to use it and prepare for their retirement plan. Look at Jamaica hosting business with Michael Adeyemi, the guy I showed you earlier. Time will fail me to talk much. Francis Duru, running business with us. People like this, your ex-vice president. I mean, I'm not showing you children business. This is multi-billion global business. If your ex-vice president could be my business associate. What about me? I don't know about you. I wanted to say, well, why? But what about me? Not you. That's the truth. That's just the truth. Ex-governor of Benue State. Imagine I'm showing you a business that the ex-governor of Benue State is doing. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. Imagine my business associate. Come on. Come on. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Now, if you work with us, what do you stand to benefit? One, a standard system for fast success, an online business, an online office to monitor your business. Imagine building a website for you, customized in your name, and a health product to take care of yourself. A mastermind mentorship. You'll be trained. Put all of these things together. You'll be trained on how to run the business. A one-time lifetime international partnership. All of this for just $69,990. A transferable business, a business you can transfer to your next of kin. Imagine having this, a business that you leverage with unlimited income. You enjoy leverage with unlimited income. Imagine something that will take care of you at your old age, that you can even transfer to your children unborn. Calculate all of these things together. All expense paid trip to different parts of the world. Just imagine what you're getting for free. Now, putting all of these things together, they worth over 1.9 million naira. If I'm to quantify it, they worth over 1.9 million naira. But I will not even ask you to pay half of that, not even 20% of that. No, all you have to pay is just 69,990. 69,990 is all you have to pay as one-time lifetime international partnership. Now, let me ask you this. If you're to invest for your old age, is 2 million enough? 2 million cannot take care of you now at your old age. What if you're to invest for your old age? 5 million. It's still not enough. Even 10 million is not enough. It's not. But I'm not asking you for those amounts. I'm just asking you for 69,990. And I'm giving you a promise that if you should use 69,990 and start your business today, the same way Jimovia used 20 million to start Zenith Bank, or the same way Dangote started his business, you use 69,990 today and start this business and run this business the same way Dangote is running his business, you can never complain at your old age. That's my message for you. I hope that part is clear. Yes. So what do you need to do? Decide to start today. I'll be leaving you with a few parting words if you'd like to join these people. Please do not take my parting words except you want to join these people you're seeing on screen. And what's my parting words? First, in life, humans are free agents. You're free to make choices. You're free to take my advice. You're free to scratch it. Yes. Like my mentor do say, don't take what I say, but evaluate it. If it makes sense, do it. If it does not make sense, discard it. Listen, every decision or indecision that you make, you will pay for it. Let this part sink into your brain tonight. Every action or inaction that you take, you will pay for it. So those things you're not doing today, you will still pay for it. Did you get the message? And those things you're doing today, you will pay for it. So for that reason, you should decide carefully what you're doing and what you're not doing, because you still pay for all of them. I know that sounds harsh. Yes, I need to break some table and throw some away so that your brain can reset. So let me tell you, you are the architect of your life. God will hold you accountable for everything you do. So tonight, you have the opportunity to listen to me and see this wonderful gold mine that I've explained to you. Now, after seeing it, you have the choice to walk away. You have the choice to call it a scam. You have the choice to say it's 419. You have the choice to say they have come again. You have the choice to say I will not be able to do it. You have the choice to say it will not work for me. All those things you're doing, you pay for it. On the other end, especially for those of you that are new partners who have not made up to 100,000 yet, you have the choice to go all into the business. I mean, let the zeal of this business consume you. Just like those people who made 5 million and above, that in the next 3 months from now, the next 5 months from now, the next 1 year from now, you should be celebrated as a Millionaire Cycle member. Yes. Let that zeal consume you. I was fully consumed. It took me approximately a year and 8 months or thereabouts. I was celebrated as a Millionaire Cycle member. Me, I'm not here to make it sweet so that you can buy my soup. No. It took me approximately a year and 10 months. Year and 10 months. October 2020, I was celebrated as a Millionaire Cycle member. So I'm actually sharing what I have been in it for over half a decade with you. That's my first parting word. Take it or leave it. But remember that whatever a man sow, so he shall reap. 2, as you're listening to the sound of my voice right now, there's so many souls, so many destiny that is being attached to you, that if you don't rise, they will never rise. You see Dangote, you see Otendola, you see Jim Ike, you see Jimovia, you see all these successful people that you know. There are lives that are being saved because those people were successful. If you go to the hospital, there's someone that is going to die because of 5,000, ordinary 5,000. If you don't have it, what would you do? My message for you is you need to have it. You need to do something to have it. And we are presenting this business to you as what you can do to have it. Take my words tonight and know that those souls that God have attached them to you, you'll be held responsible if anything should happen to them because of your inability to do what you're supposed to do. That's my message for you tonight. I hope you got value for being with me this evening. For that reason, get back to the person that invited you on this call. Tell the person you're ready to get started and you don't want to be held accountable for anyone's head. Use the word that Paul said, I fight a fine fight. I am free from everyone's blood. Tonight, I want to end this call by saying, I am free from your blood, whether you do the business or not. Thank you very kindly. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, our very own HOF sir, for giving me this platform. I do not take this for granted. And thank you, Mam Vera, for giving me this opportunity to speak tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Trust me, I do not take it for granted. Thank you so much, everyone. At this point, I'm signing out.
Powerful. Amazing. Super, 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 super. Guys, I don't know who is feeling what I am feeling. I am fired up once again. In fact, I feel like I don't even know what to do because I could remember, many of you might have heard it, that the day I came across this opportunity was on a Friday. Throughout Friday, the rest of the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I mean, my head was on fire. my life was on fire, to the extent that on my way to work, I missed my way to work and started going to where I saw this opportunity. I don't know whether it sounds funny, but my God, I don't know you that is coming across this opportunity tonight. If you should go back to bed just the normal way you have always gone back to bed, the thing is, this wonderful gentleman, how did he put it? Say his blood or his hand is no longer. I mean, you can't hold him responsible that he did not deliver this message well. Ladies and gentlemen, what an opportunity! What an opportunity! And so wonderful opportunity that you don't even need millions to go and break bank before you can partner. Chicken change. Money you can spend just closing eyes is changing lives, turning lives around. Ladies and gentlemen, they say experience is the best teacher. But trust me, it becomes the best teacher if only you were able to learn through other people's experiences. Trust me, if people are to learn from your own experience, Oyo is already your name. And God forbid anybody here that is from your experience. I mean, the kind of poverty-stricken life that maybe will happen to you in the next 5 years because you saw this opportunity, did not take action. Of course, God forbid, there won't be anybody like that here tonight. Wow, eminent mentor, how can I thank you? Guys, I want to believe you're using your favorite emojis to thank this guy, to appreciate him. Because I don't know what else you want to hear. I don't know what other encouragement you want to hear before you rise up, before you get angry. That's what is called holy anger. You should actually get angry because he has been able to even let you understand this now that look, when the purpose you are in this life is not just for yourself. There are people that their destinies are tied to your own. What is going to become of them? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much, eminent mentor. Our own HF is in the house. He has been in the house from the beginning of this session. I don't know how busy he is tonight, whether he will just, especially for those that are probably coming here for the first time, because many times his story looks as if it's not real. It's just something that is made up. Sir, I don't know if you can hear us, just a word or two from you, and we'll just be done. We'll be out of this Zoom space. HF, sir, just a word or two, if you can, if you are less busy. But ladies and gentlemen, if he's not less busy, we can understand. This man is controlling over 30 countries. In his team, thousands and thousands of people to attend to. So just know that we're not his only babies. We're not his only babies. And then he has
Hello,
also trained.
everyone.
Oh, we are blessed. We are blessed. Thank you, sir. We are
Yeah,
blessed.
Coach Vera, thank you so much for
Thank you, sir.
giving me the opportunity to share again. Can you hear my voice? I hope my voice is coming to you loud and very clear.
Loud and very clear, sir.
All right. Well, before I contribute, let me appreciate the eminent mentor. Eminent mentor, you've done wonderfully well. You've done, your presentation was outstanding. And I know everybody on this call will agree with me that he has done excellently well because what you have done now is what many people will pay millions of naira to go to either Lagos Business School or Abuja Business School or Onitsha Business School to learn. What you've done to us today, you spoke from the point of a leader who has seen it all. It's not about who gets certificate, but it's about, who certificates. That's what the world is into now. Ladies and gentlemen, my story is a story, I've shared it over, but I just want to share it again to inspire somebody. Because I know some people are listening to me right now, and they are worried. They are worried about their finances. They are worried how they are going to survive tomorrow. They are worried how their children will go to school. They are worried how they are going to pay their house rent and all that and all that. A lot is going on in our minds right now. And the uncertainty is too much. So, my dear people, I just want to let you guys understand something. And these are very basic things that any sensible person should, take very serious. Right now, the world is changing. I don't need to shout it. You're already seeing it in Nigeria. The world economy is taking a different ball game. Nigeria is grappling to survive. I'm saying our country, Nigeria, with all that is going on globally, you can see that Nigeria has fallen behind. And it's affecting everybody. Now, how do you want your economy to be in the next 5, 10 years? Ladies and gentlemen, please, this question begs for answer every day. 5 years from today. And let me remind you, when we say 5 years, some of you would think, 5 years, that's a long time. 5 years, after all, 1 year is 365 days. But take note of this. This time, April 5th, 2020. I know some of you can still remember. April 2020, April 5th, 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, that was just like yesterday. 2020 when the COVID started, it was just like, it's like you can still remember some of the things that happened to you vividly. Like, man, you just woke up after a couple of days from 2020. That is the way the next 5 years will come upon you and I. The next 5 years, 2030, we're looking at it, you think it's too far. But let me remind you guys, when you close your eyes, as soon as you're opening it, we're already in 2030. 5 years has come upon us. Now, the truth is this, ladies and gentlemen, I was just a young guy, struggling to survive in Nigeria, having gone to school, get some certificate and all that, but it doesn't end there. Life was very, very challenging. Eventually, after trying here and there, getting a job here and there, being laid off and all that, trying to do one business, eventually I find myself frying akara to survive. And so I was invited. I don't know who invited you, but I've got to remind you, I also was invited. I am not the company owner. It doesn't belong to my family and all that. I was just invited, like you. I listened. I saw a system. Guys, please put it on the chart if you're with me. Type it on the chart, system. Because these are things you should take home with you. System. Remember, I've been struggling on my own. Trying akara. I've done, if I list all the things I was doing then, trying to build a business, all this thing was to build a business. But there was something I lacked. System. Yes, I lacked a system. System saves you time. System saves you energy. System saves you money, saves you effort, and makes you more money. That is system. System is everything done for you. You get me? Our company we're working with, they've gotten us a fantastic product. They've shipped it all the way from United States of America, all the way from the one from Tokyo, the one from Switzerland. They've gotten all this product, they ship it down to Nigeria. They have warehoused it. They kept it in a cool environment. They provided a fantastic office for you and I, put in the AC, put in the staffs that answer us, not just in one location like Lagos. They also duplicated it in Abuja, they duplicated it in Warri, they duplicated it in Onitsha. All these offices, each city is made for you. My dear, it costs money, it costs time. If you want to know, I hear when my speaker was talking about Dangote and all that. We're talking about hundreds of millions. It's done for you and I. Done for you and I. You must understand this thing, system. And guys, this system is there for you. All you need to do is to get serious with this. I'm telling you, if you're looking at 5 years, you want to live a cool life where whether you're sleeping, whether you're on vacation, whether you're in London, whether you're in Canada, like me today, I don't need to worry about money. I woke up this morning, I saw that, man, this company have paid me a lot of money. I woke up yesterday, I saw that I've made a lot of money. I woke up every day and I see that, man, money is already made. I don't have to struggle about it. How? Because I connected to the system. And the other thing I understood about this business was I saw that my brother, making money not be power, not be your strength. I have worked, I've labored alone. I couldn't get it. People is a secret again, guys. Can you type it on the chat, please? Yeah, bear with me. I know I'm taking a longer time than I should, but I just want to point home some things you must grab. This, if there's nothing else you take home from our powerful speaker today, you see, these are just the things you should know. System and now the people, my dear. Make we tell ourselves the truth. Mention all the rich man you know, the one in your village, the one that lives next to your house where you're living in the estate, or the one you know not far from where you're living. Just do a check of all these guys. They have people working for them. In another language, I will put it again, they are making money by the effort of people. Simple mathematics. This is not what they learn in. They don't teach it in the university, or they don't. Otherwise, most of these graduates won't be coming out and looking for job. I found out when I came to this company, when I came to this presentation, I listened. I discovered that working alone cannot take you anywhere. Dangote is not working alone. Jim Ovie of Zenith Bank is not working alone. Tony Elumelu is not working alone. Femi Otedola is not working. Costaris is not working. I mean, I can go on mention of even Cubana, Obi Cubana is not working alone. And some of these guys, Obi Cubana, chief priest. I mean, they have system. They have people. I mean, does anybody understand me? People. Why are you saying I can't bring people? Man, you better start building with people. Listen, when I saw this, I dumped my Akara business. I don't need any I don't need a pastor, a prophet to tell me that this is the secret. This is the real deal. Guys, I hit the road immediately. I started, let me use the word. I started pursuing people all corner everywhere, in their house or in their office or in the church or in their town, or in their shop or in their... Man, today, by the grace of God, my dear, I built a system that is in so many countries across the world. Every day I make money, guys. When people, drink some coffee in Kenya, they pay me money. When some guys, drink some my choco in Uganda or Rwanda, I make some money. When some guys in Nigeria like you, I mean, you take one capsule of C247 or you recommend a pack of it to somebody, I make money. I mean, it's mind-blowing, and this is what you have in your hand now. The question is this: are you going to understand it? And if you understand it, will you consistently build it? Because, guys, we're talking about the next 5 years of your life, the next 10 years of your life. How do you want it to look like? What do you want it to be? And so I don't want to bug you guys so much, but I just want to bring home some few things you must know. System. Don't play with system. Stop struggling. Find a system and key into a system. And then, build with people. Because all the rich guys, my dear, they are making money from the effort of people. People is the secret. Look at MTN, it's people. Look at Dangote refineries, people. Look at UBA Bank, United Bank of Africa, is people. Look at Zenith Bank, is people. And, the owners of this, they are all smiling to the bank. So, my dear guys, I don't want to bug you so much, but I just want you to know that you can recreate your tomorrow. You can redesign your tomorrow. You can create your economy. Your economy does not have to work with Nigerian economy. You can create your own economy, eminent mentor economy, Namdi's economy, all of fame economy. You can create your own. And that's what this company is offering you, the opportunity at a very low price. With just around, how much is registration? 69,990. You become a partner. They give you a platform to build, like they gave me a platform. I built people in Kenya, in Nigeria, in Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, South Africa, Dubai, India, China, everywhere. My dear, it's here for you to also duplicate. The system has always been there. Nothing has changed. It stayed the same. So all you need to do is plug in and then, man, hit the road running. Like our old man, Baba Tinubu, is already running. You see, he running here Tasketa because when they asked him, what are you going to do when you get the presidency? He said, I will hit the road running. And you can see he's running here Tasketa now. All right, guys, just to add the humor to it. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful evening and the rest of the weekend. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for that one. The truth is, I don't know whether it's one running now or we are the ones running.
Baba is
Thank
running. I know. Is he not in France now? He's running here Tasketa, confused, doesn't know what to do. But there's one thing he knows: what he built his own economy, because that guy has built his economy. So whether you're waiting for Nigeria to be good, now you Sabi, the old man is already feeling cool.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. We are super excited tonight. Has been Another wonderful time. We don't even feel like living, honestly. I don't know. That's me. I don't know about you. Because trust me, where else can you be other than sitting down to listen to this kind of training? HF said it's the kind of training that you pay some good thousands.
It is not just training, it is sitting down with masterminds.
With your mind, where
I'm
else
telling
can
you.
you be?
Because
Where else can you be?
you see what eminent mentor has dished out. I mean, some of us, if
Yes,
you know the cost of this presentation, you will know that those words that guy spoke today is not just ordinary.
honestly,
There are money,
honestly,
millions. He has spoke millions into our
millions
account. The
into
thing
our
is,
pocket.
I know some people
Honestly.
are praying and fasting and waiting the day Christ will come and give them Ghana must go. Well, that was in the day of Moses, not now.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate and we can never thank you enough for creating this quality time to be with us. Just to make sure we become like you. From nothing to celebrity. Sir, trust me, by God's grace, if Jesus tarries, we will never let you down. We must be there too. So I want to say a very big congratulations to each and every one of us that have attended or that has attended and you have stayed till the end right now. What are you supposed to do? Return back to whoever that gave you this link. Thank God for that person and make sure you get started so that you too can begin to build a system and also work with people, and then, of course, be your own CEO. Not just an ordinary CEO, but a global CEO. Thank you so much. Eminent mentor, God bless you. The oil on your head will never dry, okay? Thank you, everybody. Wishing you a beautiful weekend. God bless us all. Good night and bye.